Now, 15 states are taking part in the biggest primary contest for the Republican nomination in Super Tuesday. Donald Trump is almost certain to win them all and then become the Republican presidential candidate. Joining me now is the pollster and author, John Zogby. Thank you very much indeed for being with us. And I assume, first of all, John, Super Tuesday, no surprises coming, and Donald Trump and Joe Biden continue their march to the, well, it's a 2020 rematch.
Yep, that's exactly what the scenario is. You know, there's always room, I suppose, for a black swan event of some sort, but then we never know when black swan events occur. And I mean, for me, I'm not really looking for any surprises at all.
Right, and at the moment, I mean, on the Biden side, no sign of a pullout, no sign of that he's, you know, he's going to think about dropping out.
I don't know what's in his mind or in Jill Biden's mind, but there is no external evidence whatsoever. In fact, we're hearing more and more privately that Biden feels that he has earned it, that this has been his destiny, that his record has actually been good, the economy turning around and so on. He deserves to be reelected. What happens later on down the road is anybody's guess.
Well, that was my next question. Trump-Biden in November. What are the polls saying at the moment?
At the moment, Donald Trump leads, you know, well within the margin of error. Generally, national polls have a margin of sampling error of 3. You know, Donald Trump is leading by 1 or 2. I actually, as of last week, I have Biden leading by 2, but we're all saying the same thing. This is a very close competitive race. And Mark, it's very strange because it's an extremely intense election that has yet to capture the public's interest.
Is that right? I'm interested in that because, I mean, how big an issue do you think Biden's age and health is going to be?
Well, it's huge right now, and I don't see it going away unless there's a way like Ronald Reagan when he faced it 40 years ago, you know, was able to neutralize it with a joke. Or if Biden does this Thursday what he did last year and just hit a home run in the his State of the Union message and was really good on his feet and quick and so on. But other than that, he's still 81. He's still slower, and he's facing relentless criticism, mainly from the Republicans, but also a solid majority of Democrats don't want him to have the nomination.
Right, but I mean, if he gets the nomination, they can be worried about his age, but they'll probably still vote for him, won't they? If the alternative is Donald Trump. How big an issue is Donald Trump's court cases, John?
Well, it's a huge issue to Democrats who hate his guts and to independents. My polls showed for the first time in a while Biden actually pulling ahead among independent voters. Other than that, those who swear allegiance to former President Trump say, oh, it's fiction, it's made up by political enemies, it's using the law as a political tool, and in all of which points to the extreme division that we have here in the U.S.
Yeah. Is there any sign of Donald Trump winning over people that he, you know, who didn't vote for him last time? Is there any sign of that?
Yeah, we're starting to see, you know, that divisions among younger voters, non-white, Black and Hispanic voters, a small percentage, but in a close election, a small percentage looms large. Broadly speaking, working class Hispanics, working class Blacks, young people who are trying to get a start in life and are stalled. These are folks that slowly seem to be abandoning Joe Biden. All
right, John, I'm sure we'll talk to you many times before November, but thank you very much indeed for joining us tonight. Thanks.